Bram McAniff, whenever you sat in Croke Park and saw part of your work lift the Sam Maguire back in '91, had you thoughts and visions then that this Donegal team of yours could go on and repeat that?
Very much so. In fact, if you take a look at the Winter League campaign, we had a great Winter League campaign, culminating again with a very sad story of a 2-goal salvo by Dublin in Breffni Park in March 1992. And I think from that 1992 defeat, we went for 14 months without defeat. So during that period of time, from the time that Down won the All-Ireland until we won lost the Ulster Championship, I think we lost only 3 competitive matches.
Gormley chips it again, and it goes. The break, McGillen got the hand to it. Branbury gets it. Jim Kern calls it to a close.
We weren't expected to beat Derry, and then having lost John Cunningham just before half-time and playing into the wind, I think probably it was the best performance of Donegal in the 1992 campaign, maybe one of the best performances ever from the Donegal side. I remember actually grabbing Wee McHugh after the match, and I squeezed him like a cuddly doll. And it was just a very, very special moment because of the performance the boys gave into the wind in the second half. Ulster football's on a high at the minute, and it was a game of pure football, played in not too good a condition because it had got a wee bit slippy on top of the pitch. But I thought McHugh, particularly on the 40, sparked Donegal on that particular day, and it was a great occasion. There would be the intimidating factor, like, say, for instance, which Keith Barr used when McHugh missed the first free of the match after a minute, when he said, well, Wee McHugh, you haven't got the bleep to do this. And just when McHugh had scored his 3rd point, he says, back to Keith Barr as he's running out, having scored his 3rd point, he said back to Keith, he says, well, we see now who's got the bleep.
When did Bram McAniff know that Donegal were going to lift the Sam Maguire Cup?
I think when McHugh raced through the centre of the Dublin defence, as Sean O'Neill spoke the previous son to me on the phone about going down the mouth of the gun. McHugh actually went at Dublin that day, and he showed the way forward, and you know, you can't take it from the little man. He pointed the way for Donegal, and I felt when he went down past Keith Barr and 3 other Dublin defenders to rifle over that point, I says, our time has come. We're going to beat Dublin.
Donegal behind by just a point, by 5 points to 4, coming looking for an equalising score. Martin McHugh, one of the cleverest footballers in the country. Still Martin McHugh drawing 4 Dublin defenders to him, and he slots it over the bar for the equaliser. 2 points for Martin McHugh. McHugh there, anxious for the full-time whistle, and it's over! And Donegal has won the All-Ireland final! They win by 4 points. A tremendous contribution by Manus Boyle with 9. Declan Bonner with 4. The man directing operations, Martin McHugh, got 3. The team captain, Anthony Malloy, gave a stirring performance in midfield. Their backs were quite superb. And it's a win that will thrill Gaelic fans, I'm sure, throughout the country. History is made. Anthony Malloy, the first Donegal man to lift Sam. It's a terrific day for all these people and for Donegal people all over the world.
It was unreal, Adrian. I looked up at the canal end and Hogan Stand. It was a sea of green and gold, and my heart raced, and I thought of the lads that gone by that had done so much and hadn't accomplished anything, players as good as we were, but just didn't know how to win. And it just was a great occasion for Donegal, and I got a great satisfaction myself personally because I'd spent a lot of years in trying to attain that success. Now the high is gone, and there's an inner low satisfaction that it has been done, and probably the greatest satisfaction of all, Adrian, to be fair about it, was what it meant to the people of Donegal. Gave me the greatest satisfaction of all, even more so than winning the Sam Maguire.